What's up guys and girls? In this video I want to talk about the dreaded gear acquisition syndrome. You know, we've all been there, I've been there, I found myself sitting there going through YouTube reviews, GH5 versus A7 III. I've got the GH5 at the moment, but I really want full frame, but then if I get full frame, you know, the lenses are really expensive. But then Sony, the IBIS is not as good as GH5. No 4K 60, but then the Fuji colors, but no, Canon colors are really good. But Canon hasn't got the bit rate, so it hasn't got the 4K. Oh, yeah. And then basically, I have to give myself a slap round the face and remind myself that the gear I've got right now is perfectly good enough. To try and highlight why the camera is not important, it's important, but it's not crucial. I'm going to show two different scenes from two different short films that I made. One of the scenes is shot on a camera that you can now pick up for £100 off eBay with a lens. The other film was shot with a camera that you can pick up for around about £1,000. So one camera costs 10 times less than the other camera. We'll call the first clip camera A and we'll call the second clip camera B. Now, I'm not going to tell you which cameras, what make of camera, or which one obviously is the £100 camera, which one's the £1,000 camera. And I want to see if people can tell which is the £100 camera, which is the £1,000 camera. So let's watch the clips.
Mira por dónde vas, gilipollas.
Lo siento, no quería...
Yo de ti me iría. Pero ya.
Vale, me voy.
I think there were clearly signs of forced liquidation. And if you take a look...
Hello, gorgeous. What's up? Wait. Calm down. No, I haven't heard. Well, you know I don't watch the news anyway. It's depressing. Slow down. Start from the beginning.
Could you tell the difference? Well, camera A is the GH5, which you can pick up on eBay for about £1,000. Camera B is the Panasonic GH2, which you can literally get for 100 quid. I don't know if you could tell the difference, but me personally, each image is, in terms of the quality of the image, well, the GH5 is not 10 times better than the GH2. That's a fact. I think what I want people to take away from this video, especially if you're new to filmmaking, this video is not aimed at people who are pros, who are making their money off filmmaking. I'm not saying the camera is not important, the camera is important. What's much more important is lighting, location. The actual place you're shooting is gonna make a massive difference to your production values. And all those other elements, you know, the clothing of the actors, if you're working with actors, all these other things are gonna make much more of a difference than the camera. I can't stress enough how much location makes a difference. I shot another scene in the film with the GH5, and I'll show you that scene, and it was a horrible location. It's actually my apartment, which is a nasty looking apartment, and it just looks, doesn't matter that it's shot on a GH5 and 4K, the apartment's grim. You know, I should have, in hindsight, I should have hired a better location, I should have rented through Airbnb or a hotel or whatever.
Hola, buenas tardes. ¿La comida que pidió?
No he pedido comida.
Pero esta es la letra I, ¿no?
Sí, pero no he pedido nada, ¿vale?
Está pagada ya. ¿No la quiere?
Escucha. Toma la comida y cómetela a tu hija de puta. Parece que necesitas una buena comida.
I see these questions all the time on Facebook groups and on YouTube, and these YouTubers are not helping the situation by constantly comparing one thing to another. All right, you know, I find it interesting, I like to watch these videos, but you really always have to constantly remind yourself that it is not the gear that's going to make you a better filmmaker. You know, I actually make a point of not owning too much gear. I've only been making videos properly, if you like. I mean, I don't get paid, I'm not professional at all, I have a day job. But I've only been doing this for 2 years, and I'm very happy with the quality of my work. And I literally only own a GH5 and 3 lenses. That's it, and a shoulder rig. Nothing else. I don't own a gimbal, I don't own fancy lighting, I don't own fancy sound equipment. If I want that stuff, I'll get somebody out, I'll hire somebody who knows what they're doing with sound. I'll get somebody who knows about lighting, who owns a lighting kit, if it's a narrative short film project. But all the modeling videos you've seen me post, that's me, the camera, and 2 lenses pretty much. The Zeiss 28mm Discogon and the Zeiss 50mm planar, and the GH5, and my crap cheap shoulder rig from Neewer, which is like 35 quid on Amazon now. And that's it. I just look for good locations and I concentrate on the art of cinematography. I'm not saying I'm the best cinematographer in the world, far from it, but I've only been doing this 2 years and I'm happy with the results that I'm getting. So let's all make an effort to just stop looking for better gear, thinking it's going to make us better filmmakers, because it really won't. It really won't. I'll put another link below to a video by Wolf Crow. I don't know if you know this guy on YouTube. He's got one specific video where he talks about the lenses used by famous cinematographers, such as Alfred Hitchcock, David Fincher, lots of different, and what you see from that video is all of these famous filmmakers pretty much use either 1 or 2 lenses maximum. They're not using a million different lenses, and they pick the right camera for the project, sure. You know, they might use an Alexa on one project, a Red on another, or whatever, but generally, like David Fincher generally uses 2 lenses. I think this just gear obsession, it really stops us focusing on getting better at telling stories, making good images. We'd all be a lot better off if we're happy with the gear that we've got. Anyone who's got a GH5, it's an amazing camera. Forget the Panasonic S1 or whatever these new cameras are. I'm gonna keep my GH5 for at least another 2-3 years until I know that camera inside out, and I'm not gonna buy any more lenses either, because I don't need any more lenses. I've got my 2 Zeiss lenses, can do everything I need, shoot anything I need. That's the end of this video. Hopefully we can stop with the obsession of changing, upgrading, trying to find a camera that's going to make the perfect image. It doesn't exist, you know. And unless you're working on Hollywood productions, you know, you're not going to be using an Arri Alexa, you're not going to be using a Red weapon, you know. If you're that high in the industry, it's not an issue for you anyway. So anyway, I really need to stop waffling in these videos, so I'm going to shut my mouth, and I'll see you on the next video.